fouled off.
Played well on the road. You got to. And they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound. Right out of the chute, if he's got the good one or not.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle.
He's set, and the pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't.
Bregman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Hit high and deep to left field. Santana looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer.
Springer.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 4-0. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. Malik Smith the next to hit. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone. Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Gordon at second. Encarnacion at first. 1 gone. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Haniger, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. The Astros on. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Santana has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Haniger is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Next to the outfield.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
One away here with the bases empty, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager.
Nope.
And this one runs up high, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Bregman is calling for it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Up next, a former first rounder, Tim Beckham. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Carlos.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Altuve on third. Correa is at second with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. High and deep to center field. Smith going back on it to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smith ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 6-0. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Second baseman, D.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First offering on its way. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now with the plate, Malik Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Gotta be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Edwin Encarnacion. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Gordon at second with 2 down. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Domingo Santana would be next. Strike taken up in the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz as we begin the top of the 4th.
Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the 4th.
the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias. He's 3 for 9. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Santana, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Smith is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Mitch Haniger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 one more time. This one's make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's just 2 for 12. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller left side. To his left, Seager. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little